Okay, lesson 1.8, lines and data. Sounds super fun, right? But let's kind of, I'm not going to call it a game, but we're going to do an activity. We're going to guess some ages. Okay? You've seen this guy before?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to see a bunch of pictures of famous people. What I want you to do is guess their age by putting the age you think they are in the third column. Which column are we going to put it in? Third one. Okay, so that means all the way over here on the right. Honestly, it's about the fourth column. But third column, okay? So, get ready. Your pencil here. I'll show you some famous people. They may be Facebook famous, they may be real famous, but take a look. So, the somewhat disrespectful young man was named Mateo. He is number 1. His mother, I guess, posted this video. I think her name's Linda. Feel free in the right-hand column, just based on this video, how old do you think he was right there? Okay? So, in the right-hand column, put how old do you think that somewhat famous young man is? All right, how about this young man? How old do you think this guy is? In Earthtown. All right, okay. How about this young lady? Okay. Got her. You're writing them all down, right? Got it all? Okay. This young lady? Actually, on Nickelodeon or something. Yeah, Ariana Grande. Our current First Lady, Michelle Obama. Ooh. Don't worry, you won't disrespect her. She's not getting this assignment. Whatever you think, just by looking at her. And maybe using some of your prior knowledge. How about this gentleman? We get that one a lot. Channing Tatum? Samuel L?
That's a face I do sometimes.
This one? I think it was on that last lesson I saw you do this. It's been in like every movie, huh?
Every action movie.
Hi. So like, oh, time for sound effects. Alright. How about Sophia Vergara? Okay. How old is that pretty lady? Well, it matters for this assignment.
Okay.
So please. Earrings? Nice. Okay. Very accurate. You guys know this guy?
Yeah.
Yes. You're not sure who these people are, please ask Juanita. I think the first time I saw this, I just read Stephen Curry. Who's Stephen Curry? I got in a lot of trouble.
I don't know.
But just looking at her. Just
I
looking
don't
at her.
know.
Just take a guess.
It's all guessing, man. This is all guessing. Estimating, mathematical term. Rebel Wilson. Some people may have other names, but Rebel Wilson. Presidential candidate. Feel free, whatever you
He's
actually
not
think.
82. He's not 82.
Okay, this is a whole family, so we gotta go in order. We gotta go with the daddy, the mama, and the baby. Far right. Everyone looks old to you?
See, but they have Botox, they have all this stuff back there.
Then take that into account. Okay. Alright. Got all 3 of them? Alright. It's supposed to be guessing. This is just guessing. Just guessing. Okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson? You guys familiar with him?
remaining
The
golden
Golden
goal.
Girls?
That is the last golden girl still alive, correct? Not that old. No. How do you guys say this girl's name?
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Not the same girl. Could be. Alright. Who's this guy? He's an actor. Yeah. Iron Man, there you go. Yeah. Like, I've never seen that guy. Oh, wait. In the metal suit? Iron Man? Okay. And also one of the Avengers.
Black Widow.
Yes, Black Widow. Although it's written as.
Very well.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. So now that you've guessed all of them, let's see how close you actually were. So in the middle column, the actual age column, you're going to write down how old they are. Pretty sure these are all accurate. It's kind of behind it for August, but yeah, these should. Let's see how close you got. So good luck on your answers. Start with little Mateo. What's the oldest age I got? 3? Anyone older than 3? 4? 4? Okay. Anyone younger than? And what's the youngest? How do you think, Paige? 3? Okay. Let's take a look.
He's
3.
Awesome.
3 in the video.
Because
Because you.
Ellen.
Because he what?
He was on Ellen.
He was on Ellen, yes, but he was way older by then. He was like 6 or 7, huh? No? Okay. Okay, how about Chris Pratt?
Alan or Emily?
Chris Pratt, how old? What do you think? 30? You can't put 30s. You gotta put like an actual, like 30, 34, 33. Okay, 30s, let's see. Wow.
37.
Pretty close.
It's pretty good for the late 30s, right? Okay. How about Queen Bee?
30.
30?
34.
32?
Put 27.
27? Let's take a look. 30. What's that?
She's usually the
Okay, we're keeping it together, right? Alright, Mariana?
12.
21.
12.
21.
22?
Up to 17.
17? Yeah.
She's 20.
She's been singing for a while though. 23. Just turned 23. Alright. Miss Obama?
49.
49? 40?
51.
What'd you say? 49. Okay, we got one 49?
52.
Oh, you were at her birthday party, huh?
Sky did. They wouldn't
Sky
let me-
did.
They wouldn't let me know.
It's live streaming. Alright, Mr. Channing.
I put 34.
34, 33.
You're right.
Really? I thought it was
35.
22 Jump Street, right?
35.
35? Okay. No idea.
36.
36? Samuel.
60.
60.
50.
50.
54.
57. Ooh, I like that. 60? Right around 60? Wow. No, it looks pretty good if it's 60.
He might be- oh, he's older.
67. Botox, right? All right. Sophia?
42.
50.
50?
40.
40? What'd you say? 40? Okay. What do you think, Enrique? 40. 40? 40, 39. 46? Let's take a look at it.
No.
44.
Oh, man.
And yeah, just had a birthday as well.
You should put J-Lo. Because she never ages
Next
either.
time I'll put J-Lo. Okay. All right. Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry. All right.
No, how old
He's
is
a basketball player, 23. It's like the prime age to be a basketball player.
He just had a birthday, huh?
35? Did you say 35 or 25?
35, look at the hair on his face.
Hair on his face. Okay. I'm 70. 27. What do you think, Sammy? 25? 28?
Yeah.
Wait, you're right. The hair on his face gave it away. Let's see. Alright, Rebel Wilson.
So
What's
you-
her name? Pitch person?
Fatty.
There you go. So, how old do you think?
32.
32? 34? Really? What do you guys think? 31?
Somewhat in the 20s because they barely started like acting.
There you go. Only seen her in a few movies. How much are you in later?
I think 30 something.
37? Or 30 something?
37.
7? Okay. I don't know. She's got amazing skin. I would think she's in her 20s. Not 36. Alright.
60.
60? Okay.
69.
7, 69.
Something might be good.
63.
70.
70.
68.
70. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Ooh! Good job. Watch out.
Asian,
Alright.
not British.
Okay, we got the whole family here. Alright, who's the oldest? Kanye? Okay, so how old's, or Kim? Kanye? How old's Kanye? 7?
27.
27? That does look pretty good. But once again, you said you might have some work done. Alright, let's see Kanye.
Ooh, I got it right.
39? Alright, Kim.
36. 37.
6 through 7.
35.
30. 35 or 25? 35? Enrique? 26? 34? 35. Oh. Yeah, she's going to be 36, right? Yeah, 35. Okay, and how about their child? 2?
3.
4. I don't know, we haven't seen a Listen Kim video yet, so we don't know. Alright, ready? 3. Go. Okay? Alright, this guy. 66. 50.
52.
52. I like this range. It's like 16 years difference. Take a look. 57. Right in the middle. Good job, guys. Means 22. 19. 22. Like this whole group said 22. Yeah. What, back there? 22?
I was
You
thinking
guys know.
23.
23. Who follows him? Okay. All right. Just making sure you didn't cheat and like see his birthday update. 22. See? Hey. No way. Okay. How long ago was that? All right. Betty.
100.
100?
72.
72, 76.
97. She's on the around
Okay. You sound like you have some information on him.
there.
Okay. Let's see. Ready? Betty White, last Golden Girl. 94. Woo. Up there. All right. Zendaya.
Probably
19.
21, but I put 18.
20, 21.
I put 18.
18. 21. She hitting the clubs?
19.
No.
I was a year off.
September 1st.
Alright. Iron Man?
56.
6.
34.
4.
Is it because of the wrinkles on his head? No.
Okay. 39. Okay. Ooh. 51. It's looking pretty good.
I would
God.
34 to 59.
Yeah, that's a big
You
margin.
said 34.
Okay, and the last Avenger. 35.
I put that random number.
37, 38. What was your
I
random?
put 27.
27?
I put 35.
35? 38, okay? And there it is. 31. She's just been acting for a long time, huh? Okay. So now that we have this information, let's take out our graph paper. Okay, so let's switch over to the graph paper. We definitely need all this information, but let's switch over to the graph paper. And let's begin. There it is. We're going to draw our coordinate axis like we did last time. So whichever way you have the paper, doesn't matter, but let's start down on the bottom left and that's where we're going to start with our axis. Okay? So towards the bottom left, doesn't have to be the exact corner of the paper, but towards the bottom left. Put one, start ours, and then are we gonna, well, kind of gave it away, but do we need all 4 quadrants?
No.
Why not?
Positive numbers.
Only positive numbers. Okay, so we don't need to go into the negatives at all on either side. Okay. Can't have a negative age. Guess not. Okay, so the x-axis, we're going to go actual age. So x. And label it actual age. That's our x. Does anyone want a ruler? So you know, I'll give one to each of this pair. There you go. There's one to show. Yep. Okay. All right. So if our x-axis is the actual age, our y-axis will be, there you go, my guess. Okay, and I'll try and write this sideways. Yeah, that's our y-axis.
I would go all the way up just in case. It's always good to have a little bit of this.
Okay. Sam, if you just want to make sure to label the bottom one, the x is actual age. My guess. And then now we need to scale. Okay. Pick the shortest line, whether it's your x or y, and count how many. Little blue lines we have going through it. How many little blue lines do we have till we get to the end? On the shortest side. On the shortest side. Count how many you can have. I think this one might be a little shorter, so count those. Yeah, the blue lines. Thank you. What'd you get? How many did you get? 28? 20? 28? 31? Did you get 31, 31, 25, 28, 30, and she went the same distance, so about 30. Okay, so what's the highest age we need to get to?
Stay on the blue line.
94.
94. So we have about 25. 25 is the smallest, so we have 25 tick marks that we need to get to 94. Well, I guess we go to 95. What can we count by to get to 95 or 94? 25 fives? Let's see, what's 5 25s?
A lot.
Okay. 5 quarters. How much was that? Is that right? 5 quarters is $1? $1.25? Okay, 125. Okay, so that's plenty. That's enough, right? So we can go by 5. Okay, so let's start labeling those tick marks. So go on the blue, make a little tick mark, and we'll start with 5. On the blue, make a 10. So we're labeling the blue
So
line.
make the little hash
15.
marks.
That's good.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Each one's a little box.
Okay, so What do we need to go up to on the my guess?
Oh, one.
What's the highest guess we got?
Oh, guess.
What's the highest guess anyone got? 70 is the highest number you put?
I got 100.
100, anyone go above 100? Anyone think anyone was above 100? Okay. What should we count by on that side then? Let's keep it with fives also? Yeah, would we be able to get to 100 going that way? Okay. Alright, then let's continue by fives and then get up to 100 on that side. So now we have it scaled and we have our information. We're going to carefully plot our points from our data. Do you mind if I borrow yours? Alright, so what we need to do is go to their actual age, how old they actually are. So we go to 3, right? Where's 3 on here?
A little bit below 5.
Before 5? A little before 5?
Yeah.
And then if this person guessed 3, so I'll go a little before 5 and a little below 5, like you said. And that's where I put my first down. Chris Pratt was over here at 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. So where's 37? Which way? Between which ones? To the right or left? Right, okay, so 37 is his actual age, and if this person guessed 30, then I go up to 30 right here, and that's the point right there. So on yours, that would probably be, like if this is our blue line, it's going to be in between these two blue lines, but since it's 30, it's going to be right on that blue line. Okay.
This is 30, right?
So most of you finish up plotting the points. Each one of these points shows the 2 different things, right? What are the 2 things that each of these points tell us?
This is 30.
The actual age.
Actual age and then what you guys guessed, right? So if I have a point that, who was 35? What did we say? Kim, right? Kim was actually 35, but I saw her and I said, no, she's got to be like 30. So whatever, 35 tells me how old she actually is. And my guess was 30, so I put a dot right here. That dot says both how old she really is, as well as how old I think she is, based on the picture. So, all these dots that you guys put,
57, where's 57?
all over the place, right?
57.
They show those 2 things about what you guessed. So what would it look like then if you guessed all of them right? Or what does it look like when you guess any of them right?
47? Oh, 50, I'm sorry.
Juanita, did you guess any of them right?
Yeah.
And how could you tell that by looking at your graph?
It's hard for me to see where I'm at.
Because it says 2 pieces of information, right? Their actual age and your guess. So how do we know, looking at the graph, by one of these pieces of information, that you guessed it right? They're even. What do you mean by even?
3 on this side and 3 down.
Okay, so 3 on this side and then 3 up and down also? So if Kim was 35 and I guessed her age was 35, where would I go over here?
35.
To 35. Okay, and then they'd meet up, right? At 35 and 35. Okay, so what if I guess all of them right though? How's that gonna look?
It would all be lined up.
All lined up. What do you mean by lined up?
Like what you saw described, like it would be on a plot, or like for potato, like 3 and 3.
Okay.
Exactly.
3 and 3, and then let's say 17 and do we have anyone 17 or we had 19? And like 19 and 19, right?
We have 18.
Okay, and then Stephen Curry was like 28, right? So what do those look like? The ones that are right. And then let's see, Donald Trump, 70, 70, right? Kind of like a line? where they would all fall at the same time? Okay. So we could draw a line that would show all correct guesses, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and draw that on your paper then. Draw a line.
With your ruler?
Yes, with a ruler, please. So let's start at, let's say someone was less than 1. What number would we use for years? If someone is like 2 months old, how many years old are they? 0. Okay, and what if they were 2 months old and we guessed they were 2 months old? Where would we put the dot? At 0 and 0, right? So let's start with our ruler at 0, 0. So that line says that says your guess was right. If you have a dot, right, those dots would say that your guess is right. What if you guessed too young? What if someone was 35 and you put 30? Where would their dot be? Where is it in relationship to the line? Did you label all yours? Did you label them with names or the points? Just number. Okay, numbers. So if someone was 35 but you guessed 30, where is that point?
Lower.
Where?
Lower.
Lower than the line? So are there any other points lower than the line? Is this when you guess too high or too low?
For what?
Like say this one. It's 37, but you guess 22. Did you guess too high or too low? If they're 37 and you guess 22.
Oh, low.
Okay, so you guess low. And where is that compared to the line?
A little bit below it.
A little below it, okay? And Juanita also said that when she guessed low, it was below it. So if you underestimate someone's age, if you say you think they're younger than they actually are, then where's that point going to be?
Under.
Underneath, okay. So what do you think about when you overestimate? When you see someone and go, ooh, Scarlett Johansson is 35, but she's actually only 31. Where's that dot going to be?
Higher.
Higher than what?
Line.
Higher than the line? So if she was only 31, but you guess 37, it's going to be up here. So all the ones above the line, what are those? What kind of guesses?
Wrong guesses.
Okay, wrong guesses, but are they too high or too low?
Too high.
Too high, thank you, too high, okay, too high. And how do you know when you guessed right? Looking at ours now.
I'll be on the line.
It'll be on the line, okay, it's gonna be on the line. All the ones on the line then are gonna be the ones we just guessed. Why does it fall on the line?
Is it because it's exact?
Because it's exact? What two things were exact?
Your guess and the actual.
Guess and the actual, so they all met up at the exact same. Okay, let's see if we can do this more technically. Dang it, sir.
You want me to grab some?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll go ahead and get these ones started. All right, folks. So turn on the calculator. Got the calculator on? Okay. Press the list button. Let's go to the list again. List is yeah. And let's pick one person's data. Pick one person. You want to go off of yours since you have the calculator? Okay. So we're in the list. We have list 1 and list 2. In list 1, let's put actual age in the first one. So put all their actual age. So let's put 3 and press enter. 3 and press enter. That was his first actual age. You got it? Okay, and then the next one was Chris Pratt, so 37. Put 37 and enter. And keep going down, so 35, enter. So, now that you have them all in, get ready to press these buttons. You ready? Okay. Okay, see the yellow button at the top? Okay, we're going to push that one. It's called second. Press second. one time. And then above that, we have a button that says y equals. So that it's y equals or plot. We're going to go to plot. So press y equals. Got it? Let's see. Now press Sam, can you press this again? Press second, and then y equals. One more time. Second. The y equals at the top left. There you go. Okay. So now that you got that, is you done? Okay. Press enter 2 times. We're going to turn on that stat plot. Okay. Turn on the stat plot. So enter 2 times. Enter, enter. Okay. We turned on the plot of all those dots. But how high do we need to go? So we press graph. Press graph in the top right. I'm going to press graph in the top right. Graph in the top right. Graph on the top right. Okay, how many points do you see right there? 1, 2, 1 or 2. Okay, how many gauges did you guess? 20? 20 guesses? What happened to the other 19 or 18? What happened to the other 19 or 18? We only see 2.
The graph doesn't go that
Graph doesn't go that far. Okay, so let's make the graph go that far. Press window. So press window. Window next to the y equals. Window. Okay. Window. So on the window, let's make it look like our graph. Let's scale it like this. So what's this point right here?
0.
0. Okay, 0. So on the when it says x minimum, it says x minimum.
What was our minimum? 0.
So our x minimum, let's put a 0.
0 for x.
0 is the youngest actual age we can have, right? We can't have anything less than 0? No, no one can be less than 0 years old. Okay, what's the oldest age that we want to put on here? So go to down, so after you press enter, and then it says like 10.
We can do 95 probably.
What do we want to change it to? The oldest age. 94? Let's go a little bit bigger than 94. 100, 95, which one do you guys want?
100.
100. I got a couple people saying 100, so let's go with 100. Okay, so we voted, instead of 10, put 100 right there. Okay, so this one was 0, right? 0, enter.
Did you?
Okay, and type in 100. And then press enter 2 times.
It's like sit right in there.
Press enter 2 times. Enter 2 times? Or one more time? Press enter one more time. Okay, so this one says X scale.
Type in 0.
What,
Go down.
what did we scale this X by? What did we count by on here?
There you go.
By what? What did we count by?
5.
5. Okay, 5s. So let's put a 5 right there in the X scale.
In the x scale.
In the X scale, we'll scale it by 5s.
5.
And press enter. Now we're onto the Y axis. What's the minimum we want on this Y? The smallest one. Oh, I think we want to go smaller than 5. We want to go down to 0. Thank you, Missy. Yeah. So let's make that one 0 as well. So Y minimum. That was a 5.
So y minimum is
0 for our Y minimum. How about the highest stage for our Y? 100 again?
oh we kind of
Yeah, because I know someone guessed 100, huh?
we got until 85.
Okay. So go. So we oldest is 100, and what did we count by on the y-axis? What did we count by going up and down, Maribel? By 5s. Okay, so that very last number should be 5. Okay. So now we're gonna go by 0 was our minimum, right? 0. 0. 0. Okay, and now that we have all that in, the window should look like that and should show all of our points. The window should show us all our points now. Press graph.
Y minimum.
So now do we see all our points?
Yes.
Do we see more of them at least? Do
Yes.
we see more than 2? Okay, does that look kind of like the graph you drew? Yeah, when you take your graph on your paper and you hold it up to it, you go, oh, that actually kind of looks like it, right? Okay. So that's showing us all those points, all of our, what goes on X?
What?
On the X,
The H.
the actual age, right? And then the vertical, the Y, that's our guesses. So where all those come together, show us the 2 bits of information.
There you go. You didn't
But let's see
turn it
if the X, let's say the X is the age of, here, give me someone's age. Whose age?
18.
You're 18, okay, so if you're 18 and you walked into the school and I'd never met you and I said, I think you're 18, where would I put that point?
On 18.
On 18, okay, so if X is your actual age, 18, and Y is the guess, Y is my guess, what do we know about X and Y?
One's a guess and one's an actual age.
True, one's a guess and one's actual age. And one is 18, the X, the guess is 18, and Y is 18. If we know X is 18 and Y is 18, what do we know about X and Y?
Not everybody wants.
Okay.
They're equal.
They're equal? They're the same? How about if it was, let's go with Scarlett Johansson. If she's 31 and I go, I think she's 31. So X is 31 because that's all she is, and Y is 31 because that's what I guessed. What do we know about X and Y? That they're the same. Okay, and in math we can use a symbol to show that they're the same. Right? We can say that they're equal. That is true. I just want to make sure it worked in all of them. It worked at 18 and it worked at 31. I'm going to say it works at a lot more. So let's put Y equals X in our calculator. Okay. Is there a button on there that says Y equals? Yeah? Is there a button that says Y equals? Let's push that one. Let's push Y equals.
Click on the one.
Y equals.
Left side. That's the multiplication.
Y equals? Okay. All right. Now we have to find an X on that calculator. Does anyone see an X on there? I think I see 2 of them actually. Only one of them is open. Does anyone see the letter X?
I see it's like right here.
X right there. What number is that next to?
7.
Okay, so there's next to 7, there's an X. So that means X. That means our variable X. So let's push that to put in Y equals X. Right next to the 7, push that X. Okay.
There you go.
Once you enter in that X, let's see that on the graph. So press graph. Ooh.
There you go. Yes.
What's that?
It marks the line.
It marks the line of what? What's going on there?
The ages.
What kind of guesses are those? Yeah, it shows ages and guesses. What kind of guesses are those? Okay. Are they too low, too high?
Some
Right
of them
on?
are too high, but then most of them are low.
Oh, that's yes, all your dots, some of them are high, some of them are low. But on that line, if Y is equal to X, what kind of guess is that?
It's
If the person is 35 and I guess 35, what kind of guess is that? Equal. Yeah, they're equal. So is that guess wrong or right? If Donald Trump is 70 and I guess that he was 70, be the same. Exactly. All those ones, all that line you did, that's every possible correct guess. Every guess. Good job, Sammy. Thank you so much. So every guess on that line is a correct guess.
Yeah.
Is an equal guess. So that's what Sammy just said, everybody. Sammy told us that line represents all the equal guesses. So let's see. Where do you see your underestimates? You see your underestimates on there? Because those are all yours. All your graphs are different. Do you see your underestimates on here?
Where your underestimates.
Where are your under?
Where
Where are your underestimates? On the calculator. On the calculator, point to your underestimates. Point to your underestimates on the calculator. Those are your underestimates. Okay. How about your overestimates? Where are your overestimates? The ones on, where are they? On the top of the line, huh? How about if you guess correctly? Where are you gonna find your guesses?
On the line.
On the line. Okay, on the line if you guess correctly. Okay. Why does it fall on the line? It's exact. What do we know about X and Y? If they're on the line. They're equal. Okay. Thank you. Yes, that was your thought. All right. So we've done lots of line. We're gonna do lots of lane data, lots of graph data in algebra. Okay, it's gonna be our way of representing it. Sometimes we can add more information to interpret our data. Like in this one, the guesses were on the Y and the X. That line helped us figure out more about our data. Right? Now that we have that line on there, we can say what's an overestimate and an underestimate, right? Or right. Okay? So this data has a linear relationship, meaning that 2 points come together and they all stay straight and it shows something happening all the time that we're guessing correctly. Okay, so let's take what we learned today and let's use that to do 3 problems out of the book.
Give me a sketch, Sarah.